This special episode of Dis After Dark contains some strong language throughout, so maybe best not to listen to this one around the dinner table. Enjoy!
Hey, Dis After Dark listeners. I want to invite you all to join us over on Scare Zone, Halloween Horror Nights podcast. Scare Zone is a news, interview, history, and commentary podcast all about Universal's premier Halloween event. It's hosted by fans and experts like me, Logan Seculo, former WWE superstar Scotty Too Hottie, and Dis After Dark's own Chris Ripley. Subscribe however you get podcasts and head over to scarezone.com for more information. We here at the show are proud supporters of Dis After Dark. And remember, keep your eyes closed and your ears open on Scare Zone.
Ho, 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 and welcome to a very festive Christmas edition of Dis After Dark. I am Father Chris Nick. See what I've done there? They made a very shit joke to start off with. And I am joined on... Shut up, Craig. I'm joined on this very festive episode by that northerner, Mr. Craig Lucas.
Yeah, who was this? How? That was you, that was.
That was your mum, that was. We're also joined, as you can hear, by the very feminine Miss BostonWhite. Amanda, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm Dad Good.
Excellent. We are joined by Mr. Paul Dolan.
Hi there, how we doing?
The other Paul, P-Dubs Paul Washington.
Hello.
I thought you was going to remain silent then. I was counting my chickens far too early. And, of course, what would a Dis After Dark episode be without our acclaimed author, Mr. the talented Christopher Ripley?
Hello.
How is everyone this festive time of year?
Oh, I've just thrown another log on the fire, yeah.
Well, we know that that's your version of saying dropping the kids off at the pool, Craig. So don't read into that too much, listeners. So I suppose we normally start off every show by just going around and asking what people are drinking. So with that in mind, where should we start? Whoa, by that phone call, by the sounds of it.
That's Lee Malaby.
Oh, I hope not. I hope not, unless someone's drinking orange juice, and then obviously it's very appropriate.
Why, aye, man? Has anyone seen my round head?
Spooky! Mr.
Like fucking orange.
We'll start with you, Craig. What are you drinking?
Merry Christmas, Lee. I am drinking
Orange Gina.
Stella. There you go.
With a slice of orange. Cheers, indeed. Mr. Dolan, what are you drinking?
No, I'm not on the beer tonight. I've got half a bottle of wine left over that I'm slowly finishing off.
Fair.
Not mulled wine, not yet.
No. It's a shame. That would have been very festive. Is anyone drinking port?
No.
No, it gives good.
No. Good. Thank you. Yes, I've heard that rumour. P-Dubs, what are you drinking?
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels. Straight or with a slice of orange?
Yeah.
Straight.
Like bit of melon, maybe.
Each to their own. Miss Dolan? Oh no, we've had you.
I'm still on the wine.
Still drunk. Amanda?
I'm drinking Bud,
Bud.
She's always drinking Bud.
as usual.
Yeah, it's a standard. It's a classic.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what time of year. It's no problem. And Mr. Lucas.
What?
You've had your Stella, haven't you? Oh, I've
Stroke.
I've
Stroke live on the
I'm still
podcast.
on the wine.
I've been drinking for a
Today's
little.
podcast is brought to you by Strokes.
Can you smell toast? Strokes. Do you like 80s sitcom starring Gary Coleman? Strokes. Look, I don't drink very often nowadays.
Oh, guys. Sorry about that.
What?
Sorry about that.
Hey?
Take a bit of time. I would not go into trap 2 if I was you.
And,
I have no idea what happened there.
well, hang on. Right. So
Right, whose round is it?
Well, yours, obviously.
well, yeah, because you just come out. Trap.
What? Hey, what?
Right. Okay. Right. So, let me get this straight. So, I've introduced everybody, and now you've just come out of a stall after how long?
That was some turd, that.
How many plunges did you use to get it out?
It's only about minutes. I only went to the toilet.
Oh, gee. Have you? Right.
It's like a time what?
Yeah.
I stood on the pan. I slipped. I banged my head. I saw this weird lighty 3-way thing that I drew. Yeah, have a look at this. All right.
Well, hang on. That looks
I'm
like.
calling it the flux capacitor.
Well, that
Like
looks,
a knob to me, that.
Well, it looks like Lee Tracy
Yeah,
and
sorry,
Hunter.
That was what I drew on the stall wall. Right. Okay, Jack Daniels.
No.
Chin.
Well, no, hang on. That's not Jack Daniels. You've got confused. Your name's not Jack Daniels.
No.
Who are you?
Yeah, you're right. I banged my head. Hello, everyone. It's me.
It's
Who am I?
This is like Dallas.
it's like
Bobby in the shower.
it's our overlord and boss, Mr. Paul Boniface, returning after a year's absence.
In toilet time, it was only 3 minutes.
In toilet time, it was
In
only
the
3
mouse's
minutes.
Head. We've run out of cheese and onion crisps.
God, get Dr. Squee involved.
I just popped out to the shop for a bag of sugar.
Well,
Hello, everyone. Thank you for manning the show. You're doing a cracking job, guys. And girl.
well,
And
yes.
girl.
Yeah, well, you could argue Craig's also a girl, but that's got
I didn't
nothing to
specify
do.
which one I was talking.
That's got
I've got a
nothing to
pair of
do.
knickers on my head, but
That's
said
got
too
nothing
much.
to do with where they're from. Okay, it's got nothing to do with Scousers. It's just that Craig is, very feminine like myself. So, right, I suppose we better fill you in. So, you went to the toilet, and we added 3 people to the show. I hope you don't
Really
mind.
pleased, yeah.
It is nice to see the mouse's head this busy, I have to say. It was starting to look a bit empty, but
Bit empty,
the
yeah.
seats have been filled.
So, are we?
It's a bit of a
hang on.
rough crowd, though.
rough looking anyway. So, are we suggesting that it took 3 people to replace Mr. Boniface? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Big shoes to fill.
Don't worry, I'm here for one more episode. Then I think I might have to go again. Stomach's still playing up a bit.
Well, at least we know
Told
how
you not
long.
to eat those knobby nuts.
You know what he's like when he's got a couple of nuts in his gob.
Other brands of nuts are available, or testicles. So,
The knobbies are the
It's like
funniest.
I've never been away.
well, this is off to a cracking start. So, this the intention of this.
There's the sigh.
If you have your Dis After Dark bingo game card, that was both of Paul's most famous catchphrases in one fell swoop. So please tick those off your list. So I did mention at the beginning of the show, this is supposed to be a bit of a Christmas episode, i.e. this has obviously been recorded and being released Christmas Day, because that's the dedication to the cause. We've all ignored our families to record a podcast on Christmas Day just for you, dear listener. So it was very loosely themed around Christmas, and what I wanted to ask everybody was favourite Christmas memories and what you're doing this Christmas, loosely themed around Disney, if that's at all possible. So with that in mind, does anybody want to take the reins and go first? Excellent. That's exactly
No.
what I thought would happen. That's wonderful.
Well,
Volunteers take
pose
one
and
step
nominate.
forward.
Nominate Craig No. So yeah, I just wanted to see if anyone had any particular memories around Christmases past that may have involved Disney, whether that's stuff that you got for Christmas Day, whether that's a film you watched at Christmas, a Disney Christmas film, or just something around the season that you like.
All right, then. I'll tell you what. I'm not here to ruin your lovely podcast by taking it back over again. But as a guest, I'll start.
Please do. Okay.
Yeah, I would go with 5 years ago now, when we decided to do the Christmas unboxing of the Disney tickets by telling the girls that was where this year's summer holiday was going to be. They were 18 months and coming up for 4 years at the time, and myself and the wife. I'll leave you.
My wife.
I knew that was going to happen. It was only 3 minutes, wasn't it?
Something's never changed.
So myself and her indoors. We put all the tickets in boxes, and we got all the maps from the previous visit, and we put them in there and cut out pictures and gave it away. And we thought this was going to be fantastic. Yeah, that was my best memory of seeing the girls open it, as the look of downright disappointment when they weren't dolls or teddy bears. And we thought this was going to be the business. They get it up and they get all excited, and the video camera was out, and it was like, oh, it's tickets. It wasn't until we had to explain it to them that they finally got excited, but it was such an anticlimax that we thought it was actually quite funny.
Well, I suppose because I mean the obvious question to have asked you then was, how did your 18-month-old react? You know,
Yeah,
getting a ticket.
didn't really.
No.
Yeah, stupid parenting. It was like, I don't know what you've got me.
Hey,
The look of disdain of what is this?
Can I eat it?
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'm just going to crayon all over it and make them completely invalid. It's like, thanks.
As a parent now myself, I'm all about stupid parenting, to be honest. And it's quite funny. I know what you mean though, because like we keep seeing adverts on telly at the moment for Disneyland Paris, right? And my daughter is like, oh, I want to go back. Now, if we did that this year, what you did, and gave her tickets to unbox for Christmas, she would probably be as disappointed as your children were at the time, because all she wants this Christmas is a pink troll.
All she wants for Christmas is a pink troll.
And that's it. So if we gave her tickets to Disneyland, she'd probably go, no, I wanted a pink troll. So I can understand. But I think the thing is, I know why you had that level of excitement, because there's so many videos of parents doing this unboxing and this amazing reaction. But it's very British to have the opposite happen.
It's like,
that's just us all over.
Bits of paper and some pictures printed out in a box. Thanks, Dad.
Something we can't use for 6 months. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I'll empty it out and I'll go upstairs and play with the box.
Craig, have you got any similar horror stories like that one?
No, not really. Christmas is dead boring in our house. We just tend to go to Mars, get bladdered, have our Christmas dinner, and come home.
Yeah, but that's good.
And then do it all again the next day.
And the next day, and basically that's just every day.
Yeah, we have the Miller man round on Boxing Day, and his wife and his kids. And in the old days, we used to get blitzed, and now we're all very sensible. And he normally drives home, and they used to stay over, and we'd do lines of coke off each other's arses. And what?
Coca-Cola, obviously. You know,
yeah. Other forms of
beverage,
narcotics are available,
and narcotics. Suppose it works both
yeah.
ways. Yes. Well,
we for us it's like little things like going to pictures. So we went and seen Mona last week.
We're going to see. It's Moana, Craig.
It's Mona where we come from, and we're going to see Star Wars, the 3.5 reboot.
Craig, can I just remind you that no. This is Christmas Day. Remember, we're recording this Christmas Day. You've already seen it. You've already seen it.
Oh, that Star Wars was the best film I've ever seen.
No spoilers.
Jar Jar Binks is amazing. The way he tap danced onto the Death Star was epic.
I actually heard rumours that the choreography and actually the role of the motion capture for Jar Jar Binks in that scene was Lionel Blair.
It was.
Yeah.
Or Bruce Forsyth. Oh, may he rest in peace.
What did you think of the sing? What did you think of the song and dance number at the end?
It was unbelievable. The way Chewbacca come in shaven, and he literally looked like Michael Barrymore. And he
think Chewbacca will be on the next series of Strictly Come Dancing? I think he will.
Was that did Chewbacca shave himself because it was a 24/19 and he had a sock attached to him? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
You know when Chewbacca goes for a poo, do you think Han Solo has to spend hours combing poo out of his bumhole?
Answers on a postcard to the usual address on that one. The question we've all asked ourselves.
Or do you think his lipstick pops out?
Oh, wow.
Whoa, is that a new low? I don't know.
And a happy new year. So
Just gonna go back into the toilet again.
Yeah.
thanks, Paul. Saying that, because I mean, obviously we've all seen Star Wars and we've loved it, but the early reviews of Star Wars Rogue One is that it's the best Star Wars film since the original or Empire Strikes Back, and that it's miles better than The Force Awakens even. So, of course, we all agree with it because we've seen it, by now. So it's all good, But
twice.
Didn't the Disney execs see it and then send it back for re-editing or something?
Well, that was allegedly what happened. Yeah. Although even if that happened, because I mean it's not the first time Disney have done that. Now, the last time I remember them doing that was Maleficent, and that was still a bag of shit. So it must have been.
I'm going to call you out on that.
You can call me out anytime you want, Craig. Yeah, it's cracking.
That is a cracking film.
Crackingly shit. And look, as I say to Amanda, you're entitled to your opinion. It's just wrong. And
No, right.
there you go. See, Amanda agrees.
Hell, man.
But so it couldn't have been that bad to begin with, if that was the case. I don't know the extent of them redoing bits and pieces, but it's obviously worked because it's a cracking film. Obviously, we've all seen it.
Did everyone cry at the end?
Yeah, but I cry at the end of every Star Wars film because I can't wait for the next one.
Only out of my one lazy eye, like Forrest Whitaker.
Have you still got your dog eye?
Good Forrest. Forrest Whitaker's listening to this podcast thinking, what did I do to deserve that?
Nah,
because we know he's a regular listener.
Well, yeah, of course, him and Philippe Gas, of course, the former
And Tim Curry.
And Clarence Boddicker.
Who is he? Is he the Accrington Stanley of this podcast?
No, Clarence Boddicker. Everyone knows who Clarence Boddicker is.
Some RoboCop reference, I'm feeling.
I thought that's the only Clarence I know of.
Yeah, he was the baddie in RoboCop 1. Boniface is old enough to know. Dolan's too old to remember, and you's lot never seen it.
I remember seeing RoboCop when it was premiered on ITV in the late 80s.
At midday.
No, luckily. I mean, I've seen that edit, and that's hilarious. But no, this was the nighttime version, and I remember having my eyes covered when he was covered in the toxic waste. Not when he was blown away at the beginning of the film, mind you. That I was allowed to see. Do you wonder why I've got daddy and mummy issues nowadays? Shit like that. Anyway, cool. Amanda, do you have any kind of Christmassy traditions or memories?
Well, now that I live across the country, my new Christmas tradition is that I tell everyone that I'm not coming home for Christmas, and then I surprise them, and everyone cries, and I laugh.
Hang on, how many times have you done that?
4.
Are they that gullible?
Yeah, they're just like, oh, really? And I'm like, oh, guys, I have to work. I'm so sorry. I can't come home. And then I'm like, surprise.
You must live in Crofton Park then.
Can you just imagine the sheer look of expectation on their face when you do actually have to work? They'll be sitting there round the front door.
Hey, to be fair, Paul, it's a good job they didn't give Amanda the reaction your daughters gave you.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, I was expecting a
Give it
doll.
10 more minutes. Put the nut roast back in the oven. She'll be here in a minute. No, I'm really not coming this year. No, she'll be here now.
I have to make sure that I never work at Christmas now.
Oh.
Like that. FaceTime and no, that's a trick. That's not her living room in her house. Oh wait, it is. Oh.
It's a nice
guys,
tradition,
don't
though.
do that.
Christmas spoiled.
Well, hang on a second. So this Christmas, because obviously this is going out Christmas Day, so you can reveal. So this Christmas you are going to be doing the same prank again.
Surprise! I'm in Liverpool. It's Christmas Day.
She's bladdered in Liverpool with a bog eye.
Yeah.
Craig, just remember not to release this episode early because we don't want Amanda's family to listen to this episode. I know they're avid listeners.
No, I'm going to Craig's Christmas dinner anyway.
You're going to what?
Yeah,
I'm going to Craig's for Christmas dinner.
He's going to his mum.
I've got me nut. Yeah,
I'm
she's coming.
going to
Yeah.
Craig's mother-in-law's house for dinner.
Maddie will have anyone. You're all welcome to the nanas. You can all come.
Oh, it means
There's
going to
nut
Liverpool,
roast
though.
and turkey and pigeon and squirrel for all.
it'll be like some weird Disney-related version of bread.
I've just literally just killed half the cast of Bambi there. They're getting served freaking Christmas at the nanas.
It does sound a little bit like Snow White's cleaning up team have just been like killed and cooked for your dining pleasure.
Oh, for the Dis After Dark Christmas dinner.
Yeah. Snow White's in there now, slitting throats.
Disaster Dark, I think. Disaster. Mr. Ripley, what about yourself?
Well, I don't really have any sort of Disney-related ones, but one of my favourite Christmases as a kid was when I got a special edition Dr. Octopus action figure.
Wow.
Now, when you say special edition Dr. Octopus action figure, no, this is one of my areas of interest.
Expertise.
Well, no,
Pop After Dark.
Let's say interest, our sister podcast. So what was special about this Dr. Ock?
It only had 7 arms.
I hope
I
not.
think
Doc Ock only had 6 arms.
I think it was printed on the wrong card, memory suit.
Oh, okay. I like it. I like it. What was
It's actually printed on My Little Pony card.
That's it.
Do you still have said octopus?
No.
Oh.
No. It got dropped down the back of a radiator and they had a new boiler put in and I think the plumber took it.
It's Dr. Calamari.
Yeah,
Plumber?
I think so.
What was the plumber's name? Let's out him on the podcast.
Mario?
Ted. Yeah.
Mario. Me's like a Dr. Octopus.
Oh man.
That was Jar Jar Binks.
Nothing beats
Was he a
70s
plumber?
Spider-Man.
Nothing beats what? Sorry.
70s Spider-Man. In fact, he's got his own Twitter account. Have you seen that?
What you mean, Nicholas?
No. It's something like Retro Spider-Man or something.
Okay, but you're talking about like the TV movies where you used to climb up the side of a building by the camera being turned.
No,
To
but I
the
meant the
side.
cartoon.
I actually think Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, that Firestar in that cartoon was probably my first cartoon crush, even before Chitara.
No, I put on the other day on YouTube, they've got Spider-Woman. Do you remember her?
Yep.
And I put it on, and there was
don't
loads
wanna
of
know.
close-ups of her arse on there.
Oh.
I'm not even kidding. Go and watch the first episode of Spider-Woman on YouTube. The whole thing's on there. All the way through, it's her arse jiggling. So being a small kid watching that, it was, subliminal advertising, wasn't it?
When was Spider-Woman released as a main character?
Oh, late 70s, I think. Oh, hey, were you talking cartoon or comic books?
Well, I'm actually wondering how politically incorrect the 70s were and how a woman actually got anywhere near a spider.
Yeah, that is science
didn't-
fiction.
I mean, that is advanced.
She
for-
probably
for
just
the
had
70s.
sex. She probably just had sex with Peter Parker. It wasn't bitten by a spider. It's spider jizz. Anyway, moving on. I kind of
Where's
realised it took a rather
He
dark
went
turn.
there.
universe?
Do what?
Come on, Paul, you all know this.
P-dubs. I know your gimmick is to not talk, but
Come on, Paul, you know where she's at. Where's she in the Marvel universe? Come on.
She belongs to Marvel, as in the studio, so she's around somewhere, but I haven't got a clue about her.
Bring her
Never
back.
read any of the comics.
Who's
Yeah,
in charge
there's
of
been
Marvel?
talk. There has been talk that they were going to do a film
ugh.
that was going to spin off from one of their Spider-Man films, but I don't know.
I'd be up for that.
Nah.
Some of the camel toes outside our kids' school are unbelievable, so I'd be all for freaking Spider-Girl.
Well, we were looking for a new podcast. I suppose Camel Toe After Dark could possibly work. Jesus Christ, Paul, can you save us from this mess? Can you try and I don't know, save the show before I try and do something?
Which Paul are you talking to?
Yeah, there's three of us.
Oh,
Got 17 of these on here.
hey, the three wise Pauls.
Or
Just the three
There's
Pauls.
not a wise one between us.
unwise, maybe.
It's a Christmas miracle.
P-Dub, come on,
200 years of experience.
you must have just worked out the maths. You must have a nice Christmas memory to share with us.
I've actually spent Christmas in Florida.
No.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Stop this podcast. I want to get off.
Saving the best for last.
Yeah, there's some good memories. There's some bad memories of that trip as well.
Followed through on Tower of Terror.
No, I nearly had a punch up at Phantasmic.
Whoa, come on now.
We've all done that.
Dopey fall off in your head, or
Mickey Mouse.
It wasn't Mickey Mouse. Well, the bloke was a bit of a Mickey Mouse, but
Merry Christmas, you bastard. Have this.
it was one of those typical. It was so busy. I wouldn't go back at Christmas again. It's just ridiculous in those parks at Christmas.
So
We went
what
to
happened?
Hollywood Studios.
Come on.
We
What?
went to Hollywood Studios on Boxing Day. Yeah, we went to Hollywood Studios on Boxing Day. Did the Osborne lights. Great.
Sharon!
Right. We thought, right, we'll do Phantasmic. Lisa's mum at the time was my wife. Was
Your wife?
her mum was going through chemo at the time and was having a break, but she was on one of those buggy things, whatever they're called.
Oh, they're
Strollers.
boss them.
And we've got someone taking us in. We've got a guy taking us into the disabled area. It's really busy, as you'd expect. Going along, this guy just tried to cut in between Lisa's mum and everybody else.
Was he on foot or was he in a car?
No, he was on foot.
Okay.
So we're all going along, and he's tried to cut through, and basically they've carried on going, and then he's tried to do it again to Lisa's sister. So Lisa's sister's like, "Go on then, go through," and he's obviously had a bit to drink in Hollywood and Vine or somewhere like that, and decided he's going to have a go. So he started giving it some, and Lisa's sister's going to give it some back. And Lisa's basically tried to grab her sister to pull her away and caught this bloke.
Oh,
While
so
she's
she
doing
chinned
it.
the bloke.
No, she's caught his arm. She's literally caught his arm, and he's gone absolutely apeshit. And literally, I've got to him, pushed him down the stairs. He's got about halfway down, and he's coming back up, and he's literally got his fist ready to get me. Security have been watching and picked him up and pulled him away. Literally, they were more worried about him getting a slap than they were about me getting a slap.
Was he American?
Yeah, and he's basically turned around and gone, "Fuck off back to England, fuck off back to London." Like, yeah, we're all from London, mate, cheers. And literally the security have got hold of him and pulled him back because they were more worried about him getting chinned than they were me getting chinned.
Little did they know.
Yeah. So, not so
Kung
great
Fu
memories.
Master.
But, yeah, not so great memories of that bit. But it was the first time I'd been to Florida as well, so there's some great memories
First time
of
he
that.
slapped an American as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so... But no, there were some good memories.
Your first time going to Disney, in America was at Christmas.
Yep.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
That's brave.
So, despite the parks being as busy as they were, and I've heard that it can either be heaving or it can be a little quiet. What was it actually like to spend that period at a theme park, essentially?
The theme parks itself were great. Everything. I just found the whole experience a little weird. Eating our roast dinner by the pool.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's the, because when I ask about memories and stuff like that, there normally is an element of tradition, whether it's for 4 consecutive years convincing your family you're not going to be there, and then not wising up to it come on year 5, or just being with like a certain family. So to be able to be halfway across the world at a theme park when it's warm as well must be quite strange.
Yeah, it really was. It was bizarre. In the terms of it being outside the parks, it was weird.
Were you in a villa, or were you?
Yeah.
So you spent Christmas Day in the villa.
Yeah.
Is resisting the urge to walking up to any of the little booths and going, "Can I have one of those turkey legs, please?" And do you have any nice cranberry sauce?
Done that.
Bit of gravy.
On Christmas Day.
You've been there as well on Christmas Day?
Yeah, and I've done the turkey leg on Christmas Day.
No.
Yeah, 4 of us. I got a picture of all 4 of us sharing one turkey leg on Christmas Day.
Oh, so you actually went into a park on Christmas Day?
We went in the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, wow.
My
Was it that busy?
It was. Well, when we got there, it wasn't too bad, but we were there for park opening.
Oh, wow.
So 9 o'clock Christmas Day morning.
I think it was earlier than that, Craig. I think it was open earlier. I can't remember exactly what time, but it was at least 8 or earlier.
Wow.
And we got in, and we got on a couple of rides, and we were it was busy, so we decided just to ride the TTA. And it wasn't a very nice day. It was pretty cold and windy. And we got on the TTA, and there was a lightning strike. And all the power went out, yeah. And we were stuck on the outside bit of the TTA, and it was pissing down and blowing a gale.
Oh,
That was baby Jesus, that.
It was.
That was baby Jesus saying, "You're out of order."
Yeah, you shouldn't be in a theme park on my birthday.
Other of course, fictional characters are available, like Mickey Mouse, which kind of makes it
real.
But then it took us about 45 minutes to get off there, and they gave us a couple of fast passes. But by this time, it was about 12, and we got a turkey leg, and we shared the turkey leg just for a laugh, really, just to say we'd done it. And then we decided to leave the park. We were only going to be there for a couple of hours just to experience it on Christmas Day, And we tried to go from the castle out of the park, and looking from the castle down Main Street, you couldn't see anything but heads, nothing but heads. And it took us about half an hour to get from the castle out of the park.
Wow.
It was capacity. I mean, they'd shut the park by that time. It was absolutely crazy.
So when you 4 left, did you let 4 others in?
I don't know. Probably. Maybe.
There was a standby.
It was so busy.
There's a family of 5 standing there with one little kid just left out. Going, "Nah, sorry,
Like, yeah, no.
You got to wait there, mate."
Yeah. Leave Tiny Tim there by the gate.
It's okay, go on without me. I can't walk properly anyway. God bless us. God bless us, one and all.
Oh, the DaD Christmas panto.
Oh no, it isn't.
Oh no, it's not.
I thought that was Barbara Windsor then coming.
It was Papa. See you later, everyone. Get out of my pub.
Or the boy from Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
Twisting his knob again.
I do love the fact that people generally I educated people. Well, you educated people last week on the last show. Sorry, not the last show. The last show when we was talking about that, which was I don't know a few weeks before this episode went out on Christmas Day, where you educated everyone on the history of Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. And I like the fact that I educated America on the term knob. Because apparently that's not a known thing. So there you go. I think that was a good team effort. Does anybody actually like the turkey legs?
Yes.
No.
Well,
Oh,
they don't do nut roast versions of the turkey legs, Amanda. I get that from
I'm
you.
pretty sure the turkeys do.
I'm waiting for a tofu leg.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure they breed 8-legged turkeys.
Yeah.
Do they
You
do
could have a
corn
little
one
bit
for the-
better yield.
Yeah, do they do a corn one for the vegetarians?
Yeah, they
What a
said
It's a
little
that.
massive, great
egg.
corn lump.
Yeah.
big lump of corn on a plastic bone. I honestly think, other than the comedy value, as you did, Mr. D, of like taking a photo on Christmas Day, and I've done the Henry VIII picture as well. But other than the novelty of being able to take a really hilarious picture that no one's ever done before, I can't think of anything worse to put in my mouth than one of those turkey legs. And I'm
No, there is
considering.
worse things.
No,
Craig's balls.
I've already considered Craig's cock and balls, so no. I think I'd rather tolerate that than a turkey leg from there again. And it's,
That can literally be arranged.
As long as we all take a family photograph like it. As well, then.
I go to
I'll
London
play-
5 times a week.
Live.
Facebook Live, me nads.
keep your eyes
Inches
open.
from Nick's job.
I don't think this
Sorry, man.
episode's going to replace It's a Wonderful Life for good family Christmas entertainment.
Awesome.
I don't think it will play much.
What does he shout at the end?
Get off my land.
Get off my land.
Isn't it?
I don't
Every
think he
time a
came from
bell,
Somerset.
every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Isn't that the last line? I don't know.
Something like that.
Do you know? I've only ever seen about half of It's a Wonderful Life.
Which half, though?
The first. I know he survived.
Gets better.
No, not even because of that. Not even because of that. I was enjoying it. It was just my wife fell asleep. She couldn't believe I hadn't watched it, so we put it on one Christmas Eve, and then she got tired, so she went to bed. So I stopped watching it and never finished it.
Yeah, never
must
watched
be-
it. Never
Oh, that's
watched
great.
it. Only ever come across it whilst listening to the audiobooks of Red Dwarf's Better Than Life.
Yeah, Red Dwarf.
You got to watch it.
It
It's
was-
fantastic. It must be one of the most featured Christmas movies in other Christmas movies.
Yes.
Because like in like the Gremlins, you've got It's a Wonderful Life playing in the background, and that happens in so many movies.
Yeah, I think
That is a
Scrooge
boss
as well.
segue. What is everyone's must-go-to favourite Christmas films?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, at the risk of sounding like Josh Gillespie, Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't you worry. We'll never confuse you with Josh Gillespie. Rest in peace.
But other forms of straitjackets are available.
Now, see, I almost want to immediately. By the way, I didn't have a decent Christmas memory, so thanks for ignoring me. I've got to put Amanda up in that I'm very torn about The Nightmare Before Christmas, right? I'll tell you why. Originally, it came out in October. When it was first released, it was released in the cinemas in October, at least in America.
It wasn't more of a Halloween movie than a Christmas movie.
Because the thing is, it essentially plays almost in between the two holidays in a way. So for me, it's a film you watch in November.
No, I feel like all the way from September to December, Nightmare Before Christmas.
So
Anytime.
So you're basically following the traditions of the Haunted Mansion holiday.
Yeah, that's what I do.
While it's otherwise installed, that goes on.
And Tesco's Christmas decoration sale.
Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah. That's as soon as Tesco's gets out the Christmas stock, Amanda starts watching Night Before Christmas. Okay.
Yeah. No, before that.
Just after Easter, then.
Cool, you're so hot topic, it's untrue. So yeah, Muppet Christmas Carol, a classic. I'm definitely in agreement with you there, Mr. B. Who wants to go next? Does anyone want to object to those films? Or...
Well, I know which one I get to watch every Christmas because I don't have a choice. Love Actually, every Christmas.
Oh, really?
It's got to go on in our house. Yeah, it's my youngest favorite Christmas movie, so we have to watch it every Christmas.
As meta as this sounds, you have my Paul Dolences on that.
Thank you.
Very sad to hear that. Terrible. It's not that it's a terrible movie, I suppose, but it's not one that I'd want to watch every Christmas without fail.
She
I've
makes
never
us
seen
watch.
it.
Haven't you?
No.
It's all right.
I have.
Terrific.
I have every Christmas. That and the holiday.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Goodness me. Is that what my future's going to bring?
Yeah.
A house full of women watching all that?
I'm afraid so. Even the dog's a woman.
Yeah, my main problem with it is it leads to false expectations that every woman in America wants to sleep with me because of my accent, which turns out to be completely untrue. I don't think it's the accent. I think it's the fat, balding, middle-aged white man.
And I did actually live in Wisconsin twice and came back a virgin. So, no, it's... I didn't actually go out a virgin, but I came back one.
Chris, what's your
That's
kind
that
of
flux capacitor again. Damn it.
It's still number 2 in the toilets. Mr. Ripley, what about yourself?
I'm quite partial to Home Alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
Donald Trump's first movie. Oh, that's Home Alone 2, isn't it?
Home Alone 2 with also Blender Bliffing.
And
From
a
Casual
friend of the podcast,
Tim
Curry.
Tim Curry.
Excellent role in that film. I only watched Home Alone the other week because obviously now the children are getting a little bit older, we're trying to get them into more Christmas films because we can only watch Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas about 50 times during the holiday season. So we're trying to expand their horizons a little bit. And it was the first time I'd watched Home Alone all the way through in probably about 15 years and forgot just how good it is, the first one. Second one's good as well, but just a very good movie. P-Dubs, what about yourself?
Miracle on 34th Street.
Original or remake?
Both, but I remember watching the remake when I was younger, but I will watch both. I enjoy both exactly the same. Though weirdly, the film that I always remember watching, and it would be on the day that I finished school, would be Mary Poppins.
Yes.
Mary Poppins always used to be on the TV on the last day of school.
Yeah, it did. You're right.
Mary Poppins.
Yeah,
Does Die Hard count as a Christmas movie?
Absolutely. Thank you for stealing my thunder.
And Die Hard 2.
And Die Hard 2. Not Die Hard with a Vengeance, though.
No.
No, they didn't keep the theme going.
No.
They should have had like one for each of the holiday seasons, you know.
Well,
Die Hard with an egg.
Bruce Willis's head.
Yeah, you could argue.
Lee Mallory's head.
You don't suppose that a Die Hard at Easter would have been rather religiously uproarious?
Hey,
We're gonna crucify him.
No more than usual. Yeah, I love arguing that point with people. Die Hard is definitely a Christmas film. I've got to say, and I love Muppets Christmas Carol. I did really like the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol.
Oh, nice one. Way to steal mine.
That Disney did. That's right. You can have it, Craig, because I've got to be honest. It's not a Disney film, but it is a Christmas film. I love, and every Christmas have to watch it at least once. Elf. I think it is the greatest Christmas film of the last probably 15 years, if not a bit longer. I just think everything about it is just brilliant. It's innocent, it's whimsical. Will Ferrell is probably has the best role of his career. Just an all-round great film. People dropping like flies.
Someone's just gone.
So Craig, it's not you, obviously. So Craig, so are you going to go Christmas Carol?
Yeah, Disney's Christmas Carol mainly. Although Muppets Christmas Carol is a classic.
The original Christmas Carol.
There's been lots of good versions.
Yeah, I mean, the Disney Christmas Carol, I've got good memories of going to pictures with our Eve, just me and her. And then coming home in a black cab and just buzzing her head off, being made up to travel in a black taxi. It's unbelievable. And while we're in the taxi travelling home, I tweeted out that we'd just been to see it. And this is random, I asked Paul Daniels, God rest his soul, if he liked the film, and he actually said, "Not a lot. I don't like Jim Carrey." So I asked him back, right, what is your favourite tea then? Because next time we're in Liverpool, I'm going to take you to K-Tam's Chippy and get you a chippy dinner. And he replied, egg and chips with peas and buttered bread with a cup of tea. So that was Paul Daniels' favourite tea. And that's Paul Daniels, Scrooge, Jim Carrey, all linked with our Eve and a black taxi. How random is all that?
I love it, though. I love it.
It's just balmy, isn't it? And the tweet's still there somewhere. If you go right back, like to when that film come out, maybe 5 years ago, the tweet's still there in one of my favourites.
Yeah, 2010, I think that came out. I think it was the first 3D Blu-ray that I bought.
That's a cracking film.
TV. Yeah.
Jim Carrey's brilliant in it.
Yeah. I think it's really well done. I think it's really well done.
Some might say he's majestic.
No one's ever seen that film.
I've seen it.
Really? What, The Majestic?
Yeah, I've got it on DVD, I think. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good. The Majestic.
I've tried to watch it about 3 or 4 times, and it's always been on quite late at night, so I've not. Which is also the reason I've never watched Blade Runner or Aliens. No, sorry, Alien. I've seen Aliens.
I've never seen. This is random. I've never seen an Alien film.
No? Oh, man.
Apart from
I went to see Alien in a cinema.
Craig, I feel like Ash is going to delete you off Twitter now.
Oh, Ash, don't do that.
How was it? As if Ash listens to this piece of crap.
She does. She's our biggest fan.
Oh, really?
She's my...
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Ash.
Ash.
Hi, Ash. We love you.
Your Vlogmas the other day, it's 2 weeks ago now, of you decorating your tree was boss.
Thanks.
For our American listeners, that's good.
Yeah, boss is good.
Yeah.
It was sick, as they say in the Bronx. Did he say that in the Bronx?
I don't think
Just
they
all
do.
Bronx.
Yeah.
Only if it's somebody from Liverpool visiting the Bronx.
They were both getting creamed up in the video I saw the other day.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That was not a good time.
They were covering each other in whipped cream.
Oh, joy to the world.
Oh my god. Oh,
Craig's covered in cream now.
my God.
Yeah, but
Oh my word.
he needs
Eggnog.
to replace it. Eggnog. He needs to replace in the fridge. So,
I'll
smell.
toilet again,
Smell. Oh, I can smell it. I can smell it from here. It's terrible.
Why didn't we have Christmas-themed drinks? We should have like eggnog, mulled wine,
I don't know
I had
what
Stella.
eggnog is.
Baileys.
I had Stella.
Yeah, what is eggnog? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know
Someone
what that
make
is.
eggnog for us, because I don't know what's in eggnog.
American friends, what's eggnog?
Send us the recipe.
Yeah.
Because I've got to be honest. I mean, that's my Christmas drink of choice in Starbucks.
Eggnog?
Eggnog latte. Yeah.
Eggnog?
What?
Well, hang on. Right. So, do you just never go to a Starbucks?
Yeah, but I didn't know they did an eggnog latte.
What the hell, Amanda? They've been doing eggnog lattes for like 16 years.
What?
Every Christmas.
Is it
I've
just
never
egg
even
yolk?
heard of that.
Egg yolk mixed with milk?
No, it's more than that. It's the bomb, yo, as the kids say. As you would say.
Phantoms.
Yeah,
Is it in the Bronx?
Has it got any Earl Grey in it?
no, it's clearly coffee, not tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly,
Boring stuff.
go tomorrow. Go and ask for eggnog latte. You'll thank me later.
Okay,
Or
I'm
not.
going to go to work early in the morning and I'm going to go to Starbucks. And if they laugh at me when I ask for an eggnog latte, I'm going to ring you and shout at you.
Live, fake
Num-
spooky.
Number one,
Okay.
it's on the menu. Secondly, yeah, as Craig said, Facebook Live it. That'd be great.
Okay.
I'll log on just to get the abuse.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, this is going to create a rift in the space-time continuum, because it's Christmas Day and Amanda's in
Yeah.
Liverpool.
No, it's Boxing Day tomorrow. It'll be open at 9. I will
right,
not
okay.
Facebook Live it because I'm going to respect Boxing Day.
You won't remember on Boxing Day. You'll be crawling around with your bog eye full of Stella.
If you'd like to borrow
Yeah.
my flux capacitor, you can go back to sometime sort of early December and Facebook Live it then.
Perfect. What a good idea.
full of great ideas. How has this show survived without him? So,
Wow.
If she does it on Boxing Day, she'll probably get it in the sale. It'll be cheaper.
but
Yes.
that is also very
That
good
starts next
point.
week, doesn't it?
It starts tomorrow, doesn't it? Boxing Day. Boxing Day sales.
Well, yeah. It's
I'm
already
actually
started.
getting, I'm
isn't
actually
it?
getting really confused now.
I don't know.
I
head's battered.
probably won't get up for work tomorrow now, thinking it's Boxing Day.
I know.
And then
this
when
is-
I phone in, I don't know what I'm going to say then. Like, I didn't come to work today because I thought it was Boxing Day.
This is going to be this might be a little bit controversial.
Some bloke, I'm not coming in because some bloke down the imaginary pub that I was talking to last night reappeared after a year in the imaginary toilet.
And they kept saying it was Christmas Day, so who was I to argue?
And convinced me it was Christmas Day.
So I'm going to say, because we're not going to sit here talking about Christmas adverts, but I'm going to say something a bit controversial now, right? Has everybody seen that Sainsbury's advert for Christmas?
No.
American listeners, you'll have to YouTube it, right? But it's a song sung by Britain's own and now America's favourite British son, James Corden. And
I love
basically, it's an advert where somebody has realised the greatest gift he can give at Christmas is his time with his family. So he creates multiple versions of himself, like robot versions of himself and stuff, to do his work so he can spend time at home with his family. Lovely idea, like the sentiment. But what'd be really nice is if places like Sainsbury's actually allowed their staff family time over Christmas, so they could enjoy family time as well. Just think it's a bit hypocritical, really, to like promote that's what the greatest gift can be. By the way, staff, first thing 8 o'clock Boxing Day, see you there.
I couldn't think.
I honestly thought you were going to say it was an advert for Bag for Life.
Yeah, so
I couldn't think of anything worse than several other clone robots of James bloody Corden. If at any point he pushes in front of you in Hollywood studios at Fantasmic, feel free to twat him.
yeah.
Pushing down the stairs.
Yeah.
I just like Nick's message though about the shops closing so that people can spend time with their families
Yeah.
over Christmas, long periods of time in the house when the weather's crap and the murder statistics go up for domestic violence. I think it's a really heartwarming sentiment.
And very, very Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's just been such a jolly show.
I
So,
wish it.
know where he's going. So, with that in mind, let's swing it back around. It's Christmas. We're recording.
Mistletoe and wine, children.
Is there any need to be afraid?
He's innocent, so we can sing Cliff Richard songs. It's just Gary Glitter we've got to avoid. So,
Did Gary Glitter ever do a Christmas song?
yeah, Rock and Roll Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that must have been on all the albums. Can I tell you my Gary Glitter story?
Well,
Is it
business about to
Have
pick
you
up,
reported
everybody.
it to the police yet?
Will I get a payout?
Probably not. Go on.
He touched me in my special place. No.
You're too old.
The other month when we were getting a new bathroom fitted.
I didn't realise you were a football coach.
Hashtag
Forms of abuse are
relevant.
Hashtag current. That's retro now. My head's battered with all this
Isn't it?
time
It's
travel.
Christmas.
Too much alcohol. Go on.
It wasn't
So,
retro back in mid-December.
The other month we're getting a new bathroom fitted, and I've got my Apple Music on my Sonos for the builders while they're working. And I said, "What's your favourite era?" The two fat owl fellas with no hair, much like yourselves. So he said the 70s. So I put on Apple Music. I said, "How about a bit of Slade? Do you like Slade?" "Oh yeah, we love Slade." So I put Slade radio on. So it's Slade songs and all people associated with Slade and like Slade. So it's all these boss songs from the 70s, and we're upstairs singing along with them until come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You can't sing anymore, can you?
Well,
Do you want to be in my gang, my gang, my gang?
Yeah, we all
no.
stopped. We all stopped and looked at each other and just sort of. I went, "I'll fast forward it." We went on to the next song.
I'm a leader. I'm a leader. Well, yeah. Now. See, the thing is, he was telling us in broad daylight, and no one got the message, did they? The funny thing
Same
is,
as Rolf Harris. Two little boys.
Yeah.
Now then, boys and girls.
We have had that's the elite
know what it is, yeah?
87th mention of Jimmy's or reference to Jimmy Savile this series of Dis After Dark. It's getting ridiculous. Now, you know,
Paedophile's Paradise. This.
I was about that then.
that's a new segment for the show. God. So what? So picking up on your Gary Glitter thing, that message hasn't got to America because in the NHL, every time I can't remember what team it is, but every time one of the teams scores, they play the riff from Rock and Roll 2 or whatever it's called. You know, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. That's what they play every time they score a goal.
I used to love that Doctor Who in the TARDIS. I had that on 12-inch.
Yeah, I suppose it sounds fairly similar. Right, so we've talked about Christmas past. We've talked about our favourite Christmas movies. We've talked about 1970s British paedophiles. Let's bring it back on. Just the usual Dis After Dark. So what has
They don't call them
everybody-
paedophiles in America.
What
They call them pederasts or something.
No,
I
no.
was a cyclist.
That's a boat you use that you pedal, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I think you
Can I
get-
hire a pederast?
Yeah.
That's a different. That's
I thought they gave
different.
foot massages.
Yeah, someone else puts your feet out. So
This little old fella
They
will
do.
stick his head up in the back when he's. Can I hire a pederast, please? I'm here.
So, with that in mind, what are people doing today, as in Christmas itself? Has anyone got any special plans this year, or anything like that they're looking forward to for the rest of this holiday season?
Yeah, I'm going to my nan's house
Surprise,
as
eh?
usual on Christmas to surprise her and my mum. But my mum lives in the Lake District now, so she's gonna go to Liverpool. Think I'm not going.
Surprise you, Nan.
Yeah, so your mum's going to surprise. Your mum's going to
And then I'm
surprise you,
gonna
Nan. Then you're going to
surprise
surprise
everyone.
Nan.
Do you all just surprise each other? It's like Cilla Black, surprise.
Surprise, yeah.
That's obviously what my life is. And then I'm going to hang out with Ash. And then tomorrow on Boxing Day, I'm filming a video because I'm going to be part of a blogger's advent calendar. Which
I
is
don't
pretty
mean
cool.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Amanda, because I love hearing you talk, absolutely. But does anyone else think Advent calendars stop on the 24th of December?
Well, you see, it was gonna, but then everyone was so into this blogger's advent calendar that they're carrying it on until the 30th of December.
Oh, God. Is this Vlogmas?
That makes no sense, because why not the 31st of December?
You really
well,
haven't got
maybe
the hang
the
of this time
31st
travel.
of December.
I'm
Yeah.
confused.
I know. Maybe the 31st, but I'm going to be filming it for the 26th and it's going to go out on the 28th.
So they all going to be like on Boxing Day, in your pyjamas, no makeup on, bloodshot eyes.
Yeah,
Does it involve any cream?
it might, I don't know.
Depends how much double cream's left from the Christmas
Yeah.
pudding.
Brandy.
And how awake Craig is.
Yeah,
Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah, because you're round at the Nanas, aren't you?
yeah, yeah.
I just heard Lee Malaby again, didn't I?
Who just sighed? Because it wasn't me.
No, it was Craig.
I've took over.
Stealing your catchphrase.
Absolutely.
Get the lawyers on.
We need to put that on a T-shirt.
Other catchphrases are available.
Hey! Lovely old school. P-Dubs, what you doing?
Christmas with the in-laws, Christmas Day. So today. Then travelling down to my mum's tomorrow. Going to the football.
Oh,
You want to see Watford get beat? Who are you getting beat by this week?
Palace.
Oh, that'll be a stonker, that. You'll probably get your
Come
head
on,
kicked
Watford.
in.
Come on, Watford.
I reckon it's going to be a 6-5 frilly, you know? I can see that. I can see that.
It's normally absolutely shite on Boxing Day.
Yeah, but no, I think that'd be a good game. I think you're in luck for that one. And where's your mum? Your mum's not on the Isle of Wight, is she?
No,
That's where
Watford.
you went, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why you're going to football, because
Yeah.
going to see your mum in the Isle of Wight and going to watch Watford be a bit of a trek. Understandable.
Yeah. A little bit.
Just love Star Trek.
Other sci-fi series are available, like Star Wars. Mr. Ripley, what are you doing?
Well, mine's going to be a bit of a challenge this year.
Ooh.
Did you see that? Did you
Like
see that
Annika
episode?
writes.
Well, no. Did you see the episode of The Vicar of Dibley where she went round all those different places for dinner?
Yeah, is someone popular then?
I'm basically doing that. No, I said I'd go to my parents, but then I said I also go to my in-laws, and my parents always have lunch. My in-laws always have dinner. And then our neighbour, she's also asked us over, and she's this little old lady, and I couldn't say no to her.
Oh, is that the one?
Oh, that's
So-
nice.
Is that the
Yeah.
one? Is that the one that interrupted our show the other week, or also
No.
delayed our show the other week?
No.
Jesus, how'd you get on with all your neighbours? I'm not even on first name terms with my neighbours.
Oh,
I didn't say hello
Facebook
to them.
Live from the old woman's house.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That would be fun. Oh, well, good luck. Good
It'd
luck
be a
with that.
Christmas miracle if I don't
Just-
put 2 stone on.
Just do what Adam Richmond does for Man vs Food. Just don't eat for 2 days before. Just do a lot of walking.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Good idea.
prepare yourself. Fair enough. So we know what Craig's in. Mr. Boniface, so good to have you on. What are you doing this Christmas?
I'm going to be hunting around for the mute button, first of all.
Good luck with that.
And yeah, I've got my mother, I've got the in-laws coming round. We've got that's about it for all for Christmas Day. So I will be trying to figure out how to get a 4-ton turkey into a 2-ton oven.
Chop it in half.
Make sure you
Yeah.
brine it for 24 hours first, of course, in a bucket.
I want to deep fry it in the garden, but the missus won't let me.
Where's the
In the hot tub.
adventure gone?
I so want to do that, but
In the
apparently
swimming
there's
pool?
fire.
I saw someone in Florida do that once in the villa.
Yeah.
The villa next door.
I just want to say, but no, we got the family coming around, so we're having a Christmas day round here. So I shall be going to pick the mother up and then feeding her and then taking her home again, having most of the day without wine, and then once everyone's gone and once everyone's gone to bed, I'll be face first in a bottle of brandy.
Blotto. Mr. D. You're not going to go out and see your daughter.
No, afraid not. But we'll Skype her. Well, yeah, of course we Skyped her today on Christmas Day.
Yes, cool.
To wish her a Merry Christmas. Of course we did. But we'll probably do that again on Boxing Day. No, it'll be a quiet one because obviously Heather's in Florida. But other daughter and fiance will be coming around, and we'll be having a second Christmas Day lunch here because we get alternated. 1 year they come here, the next year they go to the in-laws. So this year we get Boxing Day, and
Very nice.
so yeah, there'll be 5 or 6 of us around here for Christmas lunch part 2.
Oh, all this talk of families and Christmas makes me think maybe I shouldn't have cut my family out of my life. What a shame. Oh well. I'm looking.
I'm pretty sure that most of us by the end of this Christmas Day will actually think, no, you've got away with it.
Yeah, no, don't worry. It was sarcastic. I'm completely fine with Christmas. It'd be nice.
I wonder if you could find. There's a fantastic niche in the market, like eHarmony for families. You know, just go and find a new family on eHarmony.
I've actually got some family friends who I've basically said just adopt us. That'd be nice because I get on with them a lot better than I did my folks. Anyway, this Christmas I'm actually really looking forward to it because my daughter this year is really now she's got to that age where everything's kind of real. So she's really fully aware of Father Christmas and everything like that.
She's 23.
Because she's 23. my son, on the other hand, couldn't give a toss about anything. He probably won't even want to open presents. He's that laid back. It's ridiculous. But it's all magical this year, and we've had an elf on the shelf, which is false advertising because he's never on a bloody shelf. He's everywhere but a shelf, actually. But it's all magical this year, so it's nice. And I've managed to get some wrestling Christmas ornaments on the Christmas tree. So that's always fun. Yeah, I've got a gingerbread Razor Ramon because.
Oh right, so I thought that was the next step up from Elf on the Shelf. Is that you're always wrestling on the tree?
Wrestling on the tree.
Flying.
Oh,
What's going on?
it's give us something to aim for next year. That's for sure. But no, so we got.
Is he dead?
Razor Ramon, he's very much alive. Oh, if only we had more time for Is That Wrestler Dead? I love playing that game with you and Stu before. Great game. Yeah, but no, we've got our friends coming around with their 2 kids as well. So Christmas Day it'll be nice, and I'll go and see my mother-in-law Christmas morning for a breakfast. That'd be good. And actually, Christmas Eve I'm seeing my brother and sister-in-law and their daughter, so it'll be nice. I joke, I have my family Christmas. It's just not the traditional family Christmas, but it's my family Christmas. So really nice. Can't wait to enjoy the rest of today. I already enjoyed Christmas Eve and brother and sister. What am I talking about? I'm an idiot. It's the red wine I've been drinking today. I never drink red wine, so that's my excuse for everything. And I'm sticking to it. But well, I think it's been a bloody Christmas miracle. Everybody on the show all at once. It's been
I feel like
delightful.
I've
Can't wait
missed
for
playing
Easter.
so much because I've just missed my little Scouse partner.
Oh, thanks.
Ah,
I've missed you too, BostonWhite, and I
Oh,
can't
thanks,
wait to do
Craig.
our vlog together round
I
the
know
streets
it's
of
going to be
Liverpool.
so fun.
until you get arrested.
In the Liverpool home, we'll meet under the Lewis's Naked Man.
Okay, deal.
If you want
Google
a
that, everybody.
cathedral, he's got one to spare.
No one knows what is going on now. They're just talking Scout and makes no sense to anybody.
It's like Brookie.
Yeah.
So Paul, does that mean, as this show's coming to a close, that you're now going to go back to the toilets?
For another shit.
Do you know, it's quite tempting. The stomach is playing up a bit, but I might just hide in a box quietly in the corner and let you guys get on with it. You're doing a sterling job.
Oh, well, thank you. It's not the same show without you. Yeah, I mean, generally it's a bit shitter. But at the same time, had we not had the amazing new additions that we've had in the last year, then it would be even worse. So my gift to everyone is a gift of love. Peace.
I thought you were going to lose your voice then.
Why?
The gift of voice loss.
No, it's a gift. That's the gift everyone would like me to have, according to reviews. But no, unfortunately, that's still fully intact at the moment. But is to say thank you, everybody, for being here this year. And also, it's pretty much a year, except for Amanda, who's been here a little bit less. But everyone's been here for almost a year now, so that's nice. A nice little thing. So hopefully that continues, because I love everyone here. And a Christmas miracle that was able to coax Mr. Boniface out of the toilets to say hello. So it's been an absolute delight. And thank you to everybody that's listened to us over the last year as well. God, it sounds like it's the last ever episode. Well, depending on the reaction to it, it might well be. But thank you for listening and downloading and reviewing and slagging us off. And all of it's appreciated. All of it, even negativity. So thank you for that. And we hope you all have a lovely Christmas with your friends and family, and that you're all spoiled rotten. And that's it from me. Craig, do you want to say anything?
Get back in your gimp box, Boniface, and I'll be in a minute to stick me pecker in your glory hole.
Festive as always.
There we go.
With a bit of tinsel.
P-dubs.
Right, I'm just off to grease myself up.
I don't think I need to say anything after that.
It's a little bit like it's fallen off a cliff. I don't know what else anyone can add. Mr. Ripley?
Oh, I've got nothing.
But the book will be out next week.
I've said that
Yeah.
Amanda? Surprise?
Oh,
Do you want to say surprise to anyone?
Oh, Christmas. That's from The Grinch, by the way. I love The Grinch. That's actually my favorite.
Oh, God, how do
film.
we forget the Grinch?
I know. I literally just realised, and I was like, actually, this is my absolute favourite. Why didn't I say that?
And you know
We'll
what?
save that for the Christmas Universal After Dark episode.
Okay.
Oh, my head's battered. They're getting released on Christmas Day together, both of them, at the same time. Oh, freaking hell, with the pop After Dark and a strike. It's just going to be
All
me
the podcasts.
Server's going to
Yeah.
crash. Server's going to crash.
Just coming in everyone in ears all at once.
Yeah. And finally, I think the last word should go to our leader, the creator of this podcast, even though he likes to go and have the longest shits known to man. Paul, the original Paul.
I thought you were going to say Adam Good then.
Yeah, we're going to leave the last words to Adam and Lee.
Yeah, they'll just cancel the show.
Hello, my name is Adam Good. Grr, grr, grr. And I am a tree. I am a tree.
Shut up, Alan. I know more than you.
My head's rounder than your head. Right. It's all right. Lee now hates my guts, so it's fine. Mr. Boniface, if you'd like to have the last word.
I can't even remember how I used to sign this thing off.
You're missing a Paul here.
Mr. D, sorry.
We've missed Grandad in the corner.
Yeah.
He was asleep again.
Have a cool you. Peace and goodwill to all men. I've been saving that one up, Nick, and you almost missed me out.
Which is why I'm glad you shut me down and made sure that it was relevant, because that could be the highlight of this exchange.
I thought you were ignoring me, and then I realised I'd been on mute for 10 minutes.
So,
And on that bombshell.
yes,
Literally love. That's how we used to end.
that's it. And that's what we call doing a P-dubs. Leaving yourself on mute for ages. So Paul, if you'd like to say it loud and say it proud and end the show for us.
And on that bombshell, it's good night from me.
And it's good night from them.
Yeah, right. So yeah, that'll do. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us.
And I'll get this episode out promptly. That's what you used to say.
Yeah, it was never the case, though, was it?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And to all.
And you can find us on facebook.com/Bebo MySpace.
Oh, Christ, yeah.
That's how we used to finish it.
Yeah. Don't bother that anymore, do you?
Nah. If people don't know us by now, they'll never know.
Fair point.
I think we should all sing a Christmas song.
Jingle balls.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo, my favourite.
Well, you said as long as you can't. You're like. There's fuck all here I like.
To be honest, though, that's, going back to Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo, that almost completes the circle, because you're talking about Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo, and a poo has stopped Mr. Boniface appearing for the last year.
Yeah, I've got to go now.
The circle of life is complete.
He's off to see Mr. Brown off to the court.
God. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas. I'm deeply, deeply sorry. Please do. I know it's too late to say it, but please don't play this around while you're having Christmas dinner with the entire family. Probably not the wisest decision you'll make.
I think you should.
We'll advertise that that's what you should do, but yeah, if you've got this far, I'm sorry. Anyway, Merry Christmas.
It was.
Right, and so for our other sponsor of the show, we have Wendy Pratter at Magical Journeys Travel.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
The very beautiful looking Wendy Pratter. Is she on your to-do list? Like, if you meet her in real life, you're allowed to.
She's when you open the wallet.
Yeah.
She's the picture in my wallet.
I get you. But other than our lust for Wendy, her and her Magical Journeys are there to help you plan your next Disney vacation. So whether that's a Disney cruise or a trip to Disney World, Wendy can help you by getting your reservations at midnight, getting those all-important Be Our Guest dining reservations, or meet and greets with Anna and Elsa. And I think if you quote this podcast, Craig, get a bit of a discount on your deposit, don't you?
Yeah, $25 off, yeah.
There you go. So, next time you want to book a holiday, give Wendy at Magical Journey Travels a little tinkle at wpmagicjourneys.com or on Twitter at wpmagicjourneys.
God bless Wendy and all that sail in it.
This podcast is part of the After Dark Podcast Network.